We have gathered here together to witness, affirm, and celebrate the marriage between Cassandra Jetone Bright and Andrew Ray Young. As members of this church and as Unitarian Universalists, Andrew and Krissy are going to light our chalice as I say a few words. As we kindle this flame, we call upon the love between Krissy and Andrew to bless this sacred space. We call upon the great love of God which brings us all together to bless this sacred relationship. We call upon the love for Krissy and Andrew of all those gathered here today to bless this moment in time for all time. Please be seated. On behalf of Krissy and Andrew, I bid you welcome. We are gathering together to unite this man and this woman in marriage, which is an institution founded in nature, ordained by the state, sanctioned by the church, and made honorable by the faithful keeping of all good men and women in all ages. It is therefore not to be entered into lightly, but discreetly, advisedly, and with due reverence. This celebration is the outward token of a sacred and inward union of hearts, a union created by loving purpose and kept by abiding will. Into this estate, these two persons have come to be united. A good relationship has a pattern like a dance and is built on some of the same rules. The partners do not need to hold on tightly because they move confidently in the same pattern. Intricate but joyful and swift and free. To touch heavily would be to arrest the pattern and freeze the moment. To check the endlessly changing beauty of its unfolding. There is no place here for the positive clutch, the clinging arm, the heavy hand, only the barest touch in passing. Now arm in arm, now face to face, now back to back, it doesn't matter. Because they know they are partners moving in the same rhythm, creating a pattern together and being held visibly, nourished by it. The joy of such a pattern is not only the joy of living in the moment, lightness of touch, and living in the moment are intertwined. We now have a reading by Andrew's cousin, Clarissa.
You that lovers, this is your home. Welcome. In the midst of making form, love made this form that melts hope. With love for the door, soul be vested. Watch the dust grains move in the light near the window. rarely hear the inward music, but we're all dancing to it nevertheless. Directed by the one who teaches us the pure joy of the Son, our music master. When I am with you, we stay up all night. When you're not here, I cannot sleep. Praise God for these two insomnias and the difference between them. The minute I heard my first love story, I started looking at you. Not knowing how blind that was, lovers don't finally meet someone, they're in each other all along. We are the mirror as well as the face of man. We are tasting the taste this minute of eternity. We are pain and what cures pain both. We are the sweet cold water and the jar that pours. I want to hold you close like a lute, so we can cry out. You would rather throw stones at the mirror? I am your mirror. Here are your stones.
Krissy and Andrew, I know that you wanted to have a wedding outside in the wild and lovely grounds of this church. I know how much you hold nature as sacred. Falling in love with another person and getting to know them is a little like exploring the wild and lovely place. And that loving another person can deepen your sense of connectedness to all life. Sometimes nature is calm, cool, and sunny. On days like this, you can relax and soak in the sun, recover from work, and concentrate on catching up with one another. But nature, particularly around here, seems rather fickle and ever-changing. Here it can get so hot it can choke the breath out of you. Torrential rains can soak you to the skin, and thunder can drive you inside, shaking you to your bones. And gale-force winds have ripped up whole trees up by the roots. On such days, survival depends upon mutual support, the wisdom to know that neither of you is safe unless you are both safe, a bedrock of trust that you will be there for one another. Just as you had to make a difficult choice about your wedding, to go outside among the heat and the cicadas, or to go indoor and find shelter, so too do you face difficult decisions in your marriage. But as you were prepared for your wedding, so too have you prepared for such a respectable life of love by getting married. This is the plan. Sometimes you have to change plans to meet the challenges of life, just as you had to change your wedding plans. Your vows of marriage, this celebration with your family and friends, are all part of this excellent plan to live together in love, through all kinds of weather and pests that nature has in store for you for all the years to come. Let us pray. Spirit of life and love, we ask that the meaning of this hour be fulfilled through the days and years to come. May the love of this couple, their unity of spirit, grow deeper and stronger amidst life's uncertainties and changes. Loving each other, may they love all persons. Trusting each other, may they learn to trust life. May their love reach out to the love of all, and their lives bless all those whose lives they touch. May they find comfort in shared hours of shadow, as well as in the brightest sunshine of joy. May they be each to the other both strong and gentle. May all who follow their lives with interest and affection have cause to rejoice, not alone in their happiness, but in their brave and generous living, which makes life beautiful and significant. Blessed be, and amen. Krissy and Andrew, knowing that the commitment between you is already strong, I ask if you are ready to be married.
We are.
Krissy and Andrew have chosen to say their vows together, so I'll ask you to repeat after me. I have loved many, but I have trusted few. And I trust only one, enough to stand here today and pledge my love. trust you to fight with me, yet never lose faith in our love. And you fight by my side for those things that I value. I trust you to be considerate of my heart before you act. I trust you to see things in me that I cannot. And you speak clearly and truthfully, and I'll hold back your thoughts. I trust you to accept that dance. That I am given. And support me on that path as I serve him. I trust you to believe that I will give back everything you give to me. You've also chosen to solemnize your union with the ancient custom of the binding of hands together in a hand-fasting ceremony. May I please have the cord? Thank you, Noah. For this ceremony, your hands will be joined together in a symbol of infinity, reflecting your wish for permanence and your interconnectedness, your commitment to each other, and your trust in the love that creates and holds us all. Please join your right hands, and please join your left hands. Woven into this cord, embedded in its very fibers, are the hopes of your family, of your friends, and of yourselves for your new life together. As the air you breathe brings you life, may you always speak truthfully to one another. As the fire of love burns within you, may you always find a spark, even in your anger. As the waters of life flow within your bodies, may your personal tides move in unison and your emotions flow. As the earth grounds and steadies you, may you always remain strong for one another. With the fashion of these knots do I tie to your lives all the desires, dreams, love, and happiness wished by us here in this place and by your far-off loved ones. You are now bound together, your two lives joined by love and trust into one life for as long as love shall last. May your lives together be bound in harmony, passion, and love for now and for always. I invite you to share a kiss. Krissy and Andrew would like to now invite their daughter Maya up to join them.
Good luck.
For Maya is part of the bond between them, and so they have to to say to her. Please repeat after me. Long ago, love made you.
Long ago, love made you,
And laid you in our arms.
and laid you in our arms.
together and you willingly take this bond. For as much as Andrew and Cassandra have pledged themselves to each other in the presence of these witnesses, I do now, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the First Unitarian Universalist Church of Nashville in the state of Tennessee, pronounce that they are husband and wife. No. When love prevails, it is made manifest through witness and salvation that we have all sorts of blessings. Please join me in congratulating. Please join me in congratulating them.
Since she's been married, trying to get her really silly.
You know Jackson.